Namaste. Hello, my dear beautiful viewers. How are you all doing today? I welcome you all to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe, and stay and see how I read my cards. All right. Those who are my regular viewers, I'm sending across much love and light to you all. Thank you so very much for all your love and support, the comments that you sent me, and that really motivates me to bring forth these messages. To be honest, I have not been keeping well, all right? So the videos that you see, those are always pre-scheduled for from my end, because I go before time, all right? I don't know what tomorrow holds for me, so I always make sure that I am before time. All right, so accordingly I do my videos, accordingly I post my videos or schedule my videos. So this is really recent, like I'm shooting, so I have just recuperated and retrieved myself from a long spiritual journey of the dark night of the soul, and finally I feel like that, yeah, things are looking fine, for the last 6-7 months, and now I'm like, I'm feeling good, to be honest. And I have been doing a lot of meditation lately. Universe is like, if I'm sitting, like I'll have to sit and close my eyes and do with that Sambhavi mudra, I'm always like that, like Lord Shiva himself, sitting like that all the time. So, one of my, I don't know if you're watching me, Stary. One of my viewer, she asked me if I can talk about how to distinguish between a real twin and a false twin. So you want to know. So let's understand this. How you come to know about this? All right. I'll tell you, prior to my DM, I was in a connection with somebody for about 3 years, okay? And that was always like one-sided. It was only me was saying like love, love, love. But that person really played like a catalyst of a twin in my life, all right? He showed me certain things that I wasn't aware of consciously, all right? Like, for an example, he used to tell me, you cannot force somebody to love you. It will have to come from within, all right? Something like that. Then sometimes he used to tell me that, you cannot force a relationship, you can feel for me, but I'm not feeling same for you. He used to say like that. And I used to stand in front of the mirror and used to look at myself like, what is not there that a person cannot love me? I started to ask certain questions. It's because of him, and his name was Michael, all right? And today, like, Michael is my archangel. So what I'm trying to tell you is that, when you meet your catalyst, this person will show you a mirror, all right, with all your flaws, okay? And as I told you, my regular viewers knows that I am a female, but I vibe in the DM energy, so I can tell you more about DM than DF, to be honest, all right? It's just that that's what I'm processing. I'm trying to embrace that DF energy within me, like that compassionate, nurturing, kind, composed, the giver, talk about any feminine qualities that you can think of. I really, really want to be, I'm trying to balance that, because I'm absolutely fine in divine masculine energy. I'm very courageous, bold, and, I speak my truth. And I'm like, the way a DM energy is, like, full of my ego. I will not let anybody down me, it's more like this. I will not listen to anybody. I vibe with that ego energy within me, all right? So when I met my real twin flame, my DM, things changed. I become from a divine masculine, I turned out to be a, like, started to act and react and work as a divine feminine. Like, I became very protective, very caring, nurturing. I was not able to connect with my that my ego mind will say, I mean, he doesn't care for you, he doesn't value you, he ignores you, he avoids you, and you still run after him. What for? It's like this. But this DF energy, oh no, no matter whatever he does, I will be my, he's my baby. So are you getting me what I'm saying? So this is the kind of energy that goes as far as the DF and DM energy is concerned. I mean, if you have not, everybody will not explain to you the way I'm explaining, and I know I am not the unique one. But what I'm saying is like, I am a you can understand very well, if I'm saying that I am a female, but mostly I vibe with DF energy, right? DM energy, right? So I can tell you, I mean, if I tell you about your DM, he is doing this and that, and it will definitely resonate because I collectively connect with the DM energy more. That's why my channel always has this channeling from DM, like in bulk, right? So I deleted most of the videos, for DM, because I did not feel like to keep those messages now. If I get the download, then I again probably reschedule them in the near future. But as of now, I'm not getting the download. It's just that I deleted all the videos for DM. Now coming back to my topic of a real twin and a false twin. I told you that I had this masculine in my life called by the name Michael. All right, and he taught me all this, that yeah, sometimes like it's not only in movies, in real life also it works. Because prior to that, I analyzed, while I got into the spiritual awakening, I realized that I have been living the life like in a survival mode. If you go back in time, you will realize that you will be shocked. I did that. How that damn thing I did? I mean, if you are being asked to, do that again, you don't have that courage. Are you getting me what I'm saying? That means 10 or 20 years back, the kind of courage I had, that I can do like this. After some time, it's like after I met my DM, I started to develop a lot of fear. My confidence level came down. That's the triggering that happens, right? So that you can rise. Your old self can die and rise, and the new you can rise. So that's all about this metamorphosis that we talk with tarot card readers. So this guy in my life with whom I had this one-sided relationship for so long, he made me understand about certain things, all right, which has really helped me in my meeting with my DM, all right. So how do you know that this is false and this is real? Let me tell you one thing first. When I had this catalyst in my life called Michael, at that point in time, I had no idea about TwinFlame, okay? I got to know about TwinFlame when I proposed him. After proposing him 12 or 15 days later, I came to know about this TwinFlame, all right? Then I got this curiosity. And then I started to search for information about TwinFlame, and that's how I got awakening, and I could resonate, I could not resonate certain things with Michael, because with him also I spent a longest duration of time in one-sided relationship. Out here also was the same thing, one-sided relationship, and I was struggling. So it helped me, these two things, two experiences in my life has helped me to distinguish, and that's how I realized that my DM has been lying. How I know that my DM has been lying, why I had so much of faith that no matter, no strength in this universe can come in between this connection. Why I had this much of faith? Because of Michael's help only. Are you getting me? My false twin helped me to get aligned with my real twin. Are you getting me what I'm saying? That means a catalyst that we talk about, it gives you some kind of education, understanding about certain things. And when this real twin enters, you get a chance to, distinguish whether he's lying or true or what. Now coming to this energy, what I'm talking about is when it comes to your false twin, you will feel like certain things are like kind of calculative, all right? You will be calculative. But when it comes to real twin, Oh, every logic, every calculation goes out of the window. Nothing will make any sense to you. Are you getting me what I'm saying? Because that's the heights of the emotion of the twin flame dynamic. It shakes shakes your root, so that until unless the root is shaken, you are not going to be curious to understand why certain things are happening. If you are not ignited in the curiosity factor, if you are not curious, you are not going to search for the information, right? Are you getting me? Now just go back in time and see how you came to this understanding or awakening that, oh, you are a twin flame, you are in this journey, in this mission, in this purpose, this. So many things are there in social media, right? So you will understand by the emotions factor, because something will be like the emotion that you will feel. You will be like, this is damn once in a lifetime experience. It's like every sensory organs of yours has come to, open up. It's like this, the emotion, and then you will get a hit. I mean, damn man, I never felt like that before. What the hell is this? Because you're not able to calculate, you're not able to fit in. For an example, like for Michael, I mean, I'm an Indian and I had this guy from Austria. All right. So he was a foreigner. So I had these calculations also in my mind. All right, that okay, he's a foreigner, together we can do something, and he was also very intellectual, so I was doing everything intellectually and using my brain and calculating, okay, foreigner was a factor, okay, good looking was a factor, and standing with a foreigner for Indians is like one more bigger factor, your ego, your pride, everything is intact. All right, you feel like kind of a royal when you stand next to a foreigner. Please don't feel offended, but yes, we Indians really have that, because probably we have this consciousness within us that beauty wise probably we are, we should be looking very white with blue eyes, and the looks of the foreigner with how you call this, this hair color, hair, how you call it? I see it just goes like this. So for me it was like calculative, so everything was fitting in place. All right, we are of good age, we understand each other, we can be good match, it's like it fits. But in divine in twin flame, in real twin flame case, nothing really fits. It's like, damn man, he's so opposite from me, or she is so opposite from me. Why the hell I feel so drawn towards her, or him? All right, what happens that we landed up, we land up wearing the same kind of dress. I mean, these are all curiosity click, it's happening in your subconscious mind. You're getting those nudge, something is there, find it out. Songs will play, sync will happen in some way, shape or form, wherein like you are, oh gosh man, you think about him, he is there. That never happened with anybody in your life before, until unless your soul actually took you there, where you really had a karmic tie with somebody, you thought about somebody and he's there or she's there. But in twin flame dynamic, in real twin flame dynamic, it's like kind of, it's everything goes in sync. You'll feel like life has become like a rapid fire round for you. You will feel that in energy when you meet your true twin. All right. And as far as the emotions and feelings are concerned, no matter whatever you say to your DM or DF, no matter what they said, all right, your anger with this person will not even stay for more than an hour. If that is happening with you, then that's your real twin. Because with real twin, it's such a dynamic of an unconditional love, where you cannot stay angry with the other one more than an hour. So you can see, you have a switch, This one moment you are cold with him, the very next moment you are hot with him, and you're like, one moment you are acting like a father, one moment you are acting like a mother. All right, it's more like one part of you is dominating him, and one part of you is like kind of releasing him, letting him be free, let him do whatever he wants. It's because of the unconditional love that you feel for the person. All right, this is why it happens. One part of you tries to discipline him or her, one part of you tries to control her, dominate her, because they think that that's theirs. All right, and one part is like, okay, fly like a bird, take your time, be free, do whatever you want to do, because at the end, being a mother, with every flaws, I'm going to take you. They know no matter for how many days they are flying in the sky, all right, or going haywire, at the end they have to come back home. All right, and here waiting, a mother never waits. All right, a mother has that much of a faith in his children that it's going to come back. So the energy is like that. All right, with your twin, you will be not like acting like a girlfriend. All right, with everyone in your life, okay, you acted like a girlfriend or a wife, whatever way. All right, but with your twin flame is the only dynamic where you will be like a mother. This is the first experience that you are going to feel like a mother. All right, for you, he is just the Jesus Christ and your mother Mary. That means a virgin is giving birth to a divine child, a son of God. All right, a divine son of God. All right, are you getting me what I'm saying? Tap into that energy, and it will make sense to you. Yeah, it will be like, you can put yourself in fire to protect your DM. That's the energy of your DM energy in you. All right, it's like the Shakti is like taking that power, to protect her own one and only child. That's your DM. All right, in 3D I'm talking about. Okay, forget about the soul part now. I'm talking about the energy. All right, understanding what is the real twin and what is the false, and how you can distinguish these energies, how you feel. All right, I'm talking about those feelings. All right, if nobody has ever discussed about that in social media platform, or nobody said these things to you. All right, so it's all about the energy of a mother. All right, for him, one part of you acts like a mother, which is your divine feminine, and in one part of you it acts like a father, making him disciplined. That's why you had these frictions. All right, you did this, you did that. That's because your divine masculine energy within you is trying to make him disciplined. All right, because twin flame dynamic is very divine, it's very spiritual. All right, you think that you are reading a Bible if you are talking about your own twin flame dynamic, or reading a Gita or a Mahabharata, whatever, however spiritual book works. All right, I am telling you from my own experience. I can resonate my life story with every character in Mahabharata. All right, or in Ramayana, or in Bible. All right, at one point in time I felt like a virgin lady. All right, Mother Mary, for your happiness, like, I will let you be who you are. If this other woman makes you happy, my dear, please go be with her, because at the end I want your happiness. A mother is ready to take every hit by his son. All right, because they care for, that's unconditional love, because they care for them, they love them, right? So they let them go. That's letting go. What holds it is the divine masculine, your ego. You consider the work that you have put in. Oh, I loved him, I loved him, I loved him, because that's the ego energy, right? The divine masculine energy within you. Okay, oh, I loved him, I put in so much of time, I put in so much of work, I did this, I did that, now I no, 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 he's mine and I cannot let any third party come in between and take him. Then that's the friction that you get, where divine asks you to balance that energy. Be considerate, be faithful, be hopeful, and keep doing you, all right, to balance that energy, like the Shiv and Shakti, all right, like the Shiv and Shakti. That's why it's like, we talk about Kundalini, chakra activation, energy healing. Why all these are there? Why everything is such a hype at this point in time about Kundalini rising? Why such a chaos around the globe at this point in time? It's all because of the mass Kundalini rising happening that is taking place in this 144,000, the twin flames, the light workers, this galactic federation at this point in time is illuminated through us, because our Kundalini has risen up. Now you have come to a point, after all this dark night of the soul journey, letting go of your old version, going through that metamorphosis and transforming and becoming that divine being in yourself, in the divine masculine and feminine within you, all right, and you're getting ready to take that charge. And that's when you are doing that, even the universe is also working at your back, beyond your eyes meet. They are also getting ready to co-create with you, because at the end, that's their call to create a new earth, all right? So it is not going to be, it's not happen that way. Every time it is an avatar that comes into play to make the change. So that's how the Ram came, that's how Jesus came, that's how Muhammad came, right? That's how Krishna came. So everybody took an avatar and came and make some changes. So that's why we twin flames are the human avatars, divine avatars in human form, okay? This 144,000 twin flames, light workers, omega child, alpha child, rainbow child, indigo child, all right? There's so many hype about all this thing. It's because Kundalini rising, and with Kundalini rising, the spirituality is rising. When spirituality rising, it's like the consciousness, there is an expansion in consciousness is taking place in each and every living creature, all right? Be it a tree, be it any species from any kingdom, be it any animal, all right? That's why if you see, if you are not aware of, then go through the global news. There's a lot of birds dying out of nowhere, falling from the sky. Nobody knows from where it's coming. It's written in Bible. Such a big time of locust attack, all right, in multiple other countries around the globe. That's written in Bible, all right? Everything that is written in Bible or Mahabharata or Gita, it's taking place, all right? So what I'm trying to tell you is that this twin flame, if you're really so, kind of thinking that it's very romantic, you're going to have a romance and, sing that song, have candlelight dinner, then this is not something that that is twin flame energy is all about. Twin flame energy is all about having that unconditional love within you with the DM and DF energy. All right, once you balance that, that's when you you are able to give out the same amount of love to people around. All right, love yourself enough to love others. Okay, so that's how the emotions are about a real twin. But a false twin will drain your energy. It will be like a real twin will, you may get a trigger, you cry, but you observe this, you cry, all right? But when you get up, you are like a, wow, lioness, you are acting like something, you also get surprised, like how? I mean, just a couple of hours back, I was crying like hell. From where this energy is now coming, all right? Like for an example, me, if you see my other video that I showed just before this video, I was crying like a baby on that video, all right? Because the download was so strong. So I took a break, all right, 10 minutes of power break and power meditation, and I'm like charged up. Are you getting me what I'm saying? These are the differences. That's how, you know. And the biggest difference that I have observed in my connection is that every time my DM, you will see this, most of the time the kind of talk that you both will have, it's not more about like accusing each other. You will have a fight with a God, something like this, as if like he don't believe in God and he is not doing certain things like ethically, and you will be like, why don't you do like this, it is not Christian, or it is not ethical, it's not dharma, all right, you should not do. You will be talking things like this, all right, but with false twins, you will be mostly like, oh, I saw you with this other girl, I show me your phone, what you are doing, you are chatting, you are doing this, then that, you are cheating on me. Forget about God. You are focusing in this, this conflict, this arguments, about what he is doing. He is accusing you of what you are doing, all right. It's something like this kind of an energy or conversation that takes place, and then universe is like, you guys are not meant for each other, you go separate way. Then the real twin is ready to come in, and with him, it's like the moment you will see him, or the moment he sees you, you have the same amount of spark, something like this. I'll show you. Have you seen that when you do this, when you do like this with stone, two stone, and you do like this, all right. I'm not able to say that in English, how to say that, it's like gharshan, when you do this, it's the hit of two stones, all right. So it's not something like only you are the one who felt that intensity. The same amount of intensity has taken place in there and also. So whatever energy you both are vibing, let's say, just like the way I say that I am more like masculine energy. So the moment I saw him, it was a feminine hit to me, So he was like a feminine energy. He's like he is in male body but female energy, all right. Very sober, simple, very grounded, hardly talks, focused in his work, all right. Very caring and kind. I used to get surprised, like in today's time also we see this kind of man, that kind of thing. And looking into his innocence, the way he used to carry himself, I could not show up this manly thing in front of him. I was more like a female then, yeah. I used to talk like that. This is how I learned. This is what I'm trying to tell you, that when it's all about a false twin, your energy gets down, you don't feel confident, you don't feel to do anything, you feel completely failure, defeated, loser. But when it comes to real twin, this is like kind of a spark, both of you have that friction, and blink of an eye, something like an exchange happen, and he is also thinking about you now, and you are also thinking about him now. So then the sync happen. You are thinking about him, he calls you. He is thinking about you, you call him. Something like that happens. You think that he is going to. It's happening in a different dimension altogether. You are just experiencing it in the 3D, and you are trying to understand. Your higher consciousness is bringing you upper and upper to understand what is happening here. Are you getting me? So that's why you get these triggers and you become curious, all right. You become curious of like, okay, what why I'm feeling like that, what kind of an intensity is like this. Then you get drawn towards this tarot card reading. Then gradually you start to get those guidance, and that's how you come to this understanding that, okay, all right. And then that's the lessons, all right. Every individual in their own timeline, they are learning their lessons. So I am in union right now. So I am telling you, as per my experience that I have gone and for the last 5 years before coming into union with my DM, or prior to meeting my DM, the kind of energy that I was vibing with my catalyst, twin catalyst. And my twin catalyst told me one thing, all right. I never felt that click with you, all right. And I used to wonder, like, what kind of clique he is looking for. I mean, I'm looking good, I'm beautiful, I'm educated enough. I mean, what is it that he's, I mean, I'm doing everything for him, all right? He stayed with me in India, all right? So I took care of every expenses of him. So what is it that I'm not doing for him, all right? He used to stay with me. I used to take care of his every pocket money and expenses. He was depending on me. So we finally decided that, okay, we will get married, you know, paperwork and all. But what happened is that, you know, I had this kind of a dilemma. You know, I was, you know, having this fight in my head whether I should go for this or not. I mean, I'm going to gamble with my life, right? So you start to calculate things, you know, you try to make sense out of certain things. When it is not making sense to you, you try to let go, and sometimes it goes out of your life. That's how my catalyst gone out of my life, because when I came to this understanding that he has been just using me, and you know, it's not going to happen, I am not going to gamble with my life, so better, you know, let him go his way, you know, I'll focus on my life. And then I completely changed. I did a makeover, all right. Around that time I also had a major heart attack, you know, I had a near death experience. So yeah, you twin flames, I just, you know, this universe download that if you are a twin flame, both of you must have gone through a near death experience, period. This is a major confirmation. Both of you will have some kind of near death experience, all right? Because that's the ultimate hit from the universe. Like, damn, I died, you know, somewhere you were not there for some time, all right? You may not know what it is called, all right? You were dead, or like kind of coma state where you had certain amount of light and visions, and when you come back, it's like you start to question yourself. Some kind of curiosity has already taken place. That's what has happened with me before meeting my twin flame. So I just broke off with my catalyst after 3 years, and he used to say that, you know, he doesn't feel that click, and I had that, you know, dominating nature, you know. I try to get people out of my power, you know. I try to use my power in them, all right. And he was a Leo, and it used to hurt his ego, all right. And I am a Scorpio. Oh, all right, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. I'm like self-destructive, so many things happen. It has taken a shape of violence also, all right. But with real twin, you will never have violence. There will be no physical abuse for any for both of you. It's not possible. A twin cannot be abusive physically, a real twin, because you are like two souls, you know. You cannot, there is something that, you know, you can be with mouth, with your actions, you know, that's enough for real twins, you know. That is enough of triggering, you know. This physical abuse does not take place. I really have never come across anybody like that, to be honest, you know. These are the challenges. You face challenges with societal norms and values and traditions, customs, religious beliefs, you know, age difference. This kind of differences you will have to face, you know. Face your fear, be courageous, be bold, be truthful, you know. Stand for your stand with integrity, be authentic, you know. These are the lessons that you learn, and this is how you can distinguish the emotions and the experience that you go through. You know, when you meet your real twin, you will see that no matter how much pain you have gone through, you have somehow become a better version of yourself than who you used to be before. That's a confirmation for you that you really met your twin, all right. And it is just a separation, and separation is an illusion. You are just you know, you are getting this enlightenment during this process of time, these lessons, all right, that we talk about understanding, you know. Because twin flame, why you got introduced? Because you have a big role to play in the new earth when you come back, all right, after learning those lessons, to co-create with the universe a new earth, right? That's what the purpose is, to co-create with the universe a new earth for mankind. restructure our planet Earth is the purpose of the divine, of the universe, because of the dark age that we are stuck in. You cannot be in that loop. That cyclical pattern needs to get broken. That's why the twin flame Kundalini rising has been taking place for about 3-4 years now. 2018, 1st January 2018, it was Cancer full moon, and that was the first that universal uprooting. So you can observe, you have met your twin flame around that time, 2016 or 17, 15, around that time. And in 2018, this amount of hit started to come. You got into that dark night of the soul journey after that. You can see if it resonates with you. All right. So it is not something like you have very newly come in this connection. It is just that you are getting an understanding how the twin flame dynamic is, because the first fruit of twin flame is already has already ascended, and they are just a couple of days away from their graduation day. All right. So there will be another awakening of other twin flames, all right, in the next slot. It's like slot wise ascension is happening, all right. And the children that are going to be born out of this twin flames, they are going to reign, all right, like kind of legacy, you can say. So we are the offspring of the divine, all right, and through us the new earth will be created, through our babies. You adopt it or it is by birth, but yes, they are going to be your rainbow child. I don't know from where this is coming. I wanted to do tarot card, but then these are the downloads. Somebody needed to hear this. Even I never read about this, but somehow I know about rainbow child and I feel very much connected to rainbow child. All right. So possibly that's the reason I got this download. Somebody needed to hear this. That means the real twin, when they will come in union, all right, that's why it is union is evident, all right, until and unless you are called out for something big where you'll really have to sacrifice your love also, all right. Because I told you there was a time in my life when I said I don't need any relationship, all right, I will live for divine, I will do for planet, all right, I will focus on other things, social activities and all. That's how I started my NGO and I started my own company and I started to work on this, all right. That's what my purpose was before I met my twin. And this is what happens, the moment you will say I am done with love, I don't need love anymore, that's when divine intervention happens and you meet your twin, all right. That's how you meet your twin flame, all right. So if you have met your twin flame 5 years back or 3 years back or 4 years back, and all of a sudden after bubble phase, you got separated, came back, separated, that back and forth energy, tug of war energy, conflicting energy, argumentative and abusive kind of energy, all right, not violence, okay, I'm not talking about physical abuse. So you learn and grow through these lessons and you have that connection in the soul, all right. No power can come in between that, all right, until and unless you both have a mutual understanding that yes, this is the need of the hour, all right. If this is the call of the universe at this point in time, then let me do it. And that's how you let go, release that karmic tie, karmic bond, and you move ahead in your life. And when divine sees you that yes, that's what happened with me. If you have heard my previous video, I said that 3 years of separation, then we came in contact with each other, and after getting him after 3 years, I forgot my purpose, I forgot my mission, I completely ignored every work of mine. It's my DM, what he is doing, I'm going to him, coming, I'm doing everything for him like a mother. And universe was like, I gave you some other work, you are not even paying attention to that, you are so much into him. And then something happened between us and divine intervention, and he was gone from my life. That got me into my knees, and I was like, okay, universe, I will do my job. And that's when I again came back, started to work on my YouTube. It was a big hit, all right. I had a tough time, and 1 or 2 months later, and my DM called me, and everything was absolutely. The moment I started to, I got this understanding and realization. I realized my fault. That's when that's when like I said, okay, universe, he blocked me. I'm done. I'm focusing on you. I'm doing whatever you are saying. Now it's up to you. But now I feel like I don't need this connection. All right. I just want his happiness. Take care of him wherever he is. All right. And I will continue to do me. I used to cry for 8 to 10 hours a day. All right. And then I will sit and do my shooting. That's why possibly I was not willing to come in front of camera before, because my eyes used to be swollen all the time. All right. But somehow I still continue to do my work, because this is a service that I have signed a contract for. And then that's how I started to do my tarot card reading. And then when I completely come in alignment within me with my DM and DF energy, that's when, yeah, universe pushed me that now it's time that instead of showing your hand, come in front of the camera. So that's how I came in front of the camera, and that's how you all know me by now. And when I started to connect with you, you started to ask me a couple of questions pertaining to this twin flame dynamic. And so I thought like, okay, I will talk about it as per my experience. All right. So let me tell you, my friends, it's all about emotion. All right. In short and crisp, if I can tell you one thing, is that when you meet your real twin, every work that you put in, it will be like very small for you. As if like you can win the world, you can win the universe, you can do anything for him or her. All right. Both of you feel the same way. It's not only you. The way you feel for him, he also feels the same way, to take care of you, to protect you, They feel possessive about you. All right. That's why they come back and forth. All right. They leave you one time, they go one time. It's more like this because of this energy. All right. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, that emotions plays a big role. This is a kind of an emotion that deep within that you never felt these emotions before. And if needed, all right, you may leave all alone. You may never feel like to get married, the way I thought that, okay, I will be a sannyasi. And when I said goodbye to, before meeting my DM for the first time, after that catalyst gone out of my life, I said, God, I don't need anybody. And now I want to be a spiritual person. I want to be in the spiritual thing, follow God and do my duty. And I continued to do me. I did makeover, and I started a new job. I changed myself, and I said goodbye. I don't need any relationship. No, I had an experience of 22 or 30, 25 years of bad experience with my relationship, so I don't need any more. So I said goodbye to relationship, and that's when boom, I met my twin flame. And I was like, what the hell is this? I was talking about God. Yeah, I was telling you this also, that when you talk with your twin, it is not like a kind of loose talk, If you observe, most of the time you guys will have fight that, this is ethically not correct. Something like that kind of a talk. You will talk more about ethics, morals, principles, values, like kind of, as if like kind of a discipline, guidelines, Your talk will make sense. Are you getting me? And you will also have this thinking like, from where this knowledge and wisdom is coming. Like, I never thought about life like that before, because you were in a survival mode prior to meeting to your twin. It's because of your twin, as if like you were a dead soul walking in this deserted island, all right, which is called Mother Earth. Let's take it this way. All of a sudden you met your twin. It was like this two stone all right, and spark happened, and wow, what was that? I never thought about it. It's like your body will be like, nobody else can touch me, except for him. You will be so possessive about your own self. These are the emotions you feel. All right. This time you would like to look beautiful, not for yourself. All right. It's just for everybody around. All right. You want to look beautiful. You want to look good. You want to do good. All right. Not from to show off. All right. You already were vibing in that show of energy, prior to meeting your DM, because every time you are doing something to, get an attention from somebody, but this time when you are doing something is taking place in the soul space. All right. So you are not doing anything like in, it's just happening, and you are not also understanding. You feel like to do some transformation, do some makeover, wear some nice clothes, buy some good clothes. You'll start to take care of your house. You'll start to take care of your belongings. Gradually you will feel like, wow, I have been becoming very conscious and responsible person. Are you getting me? The kind of developments that you will start to see within you. This a real experience. It's real time experience. All right. It's like the way tick 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 the time is going. That's how you are experiencing, and you will feel like, wow, that looks like a movie, man. That's how I experience. Like in movies, it happens that somebody is like hiding and loving somebody, and keeping an eye, this hide and seek. I used to do all this in the office, hiding out from somewhere, watching at him, looking at him. It's very romantic, even though from a distance. We never even said hello and hi in 3 years, but it was still romantic. Are you getting me? So this is what I'm saying. At one time you will feel like, wow, so romantic. At one time you feel like to kill, but this emotion goes like this, because the heights of the unconditional love is so powerful that it suppresses any kind of DM ego energy within you. So the mother rises within you, the Shakti rises within you. So Shakti is rising in every twin flame right now, irrespective of your gender. Are you getting me what I'm saying? Like for me, I am a DM, I'm a female, but vibes in DM energy. No matter whatever energy I have vibed for so long, but right now my Shakti is, rising. So no matter if this is a man, all right, and acts like man only, all right, and that with that man ego, with their grudges and this thing, all right, but in them also the Shakti is rising. What I mean to say is that it's not only about twin flame right now, it's the mankind collectively. They all are rising. Their Shakti is rising. That's why people have that tendency now. Speak their truth. Dark secrets are coming out because Shakti is rising. All right. Why you see around the globe dark secrets, this natural disaster, corona, this and that. These are all Shakti rising, because Kundalini energy is the ultimate universal energy in which the universe is grounded. All right. That's the Nagmani. All right. That's the energy we all have within us. That source within us. That's the soul energy. All right. So it's not so, specific about twin flame only. No, it's for the mankind. But every mankind is in their timeline as per their past life karmas. Okay. But coming back to this twin flame dynamic, you are not here for just you and your twin flame, their family and your family. You are here for a collective group of people from your past life, all right? So when you meet your real twin, you feel that urgency within you that, you need to clear up certain things, and you don't understand what exactly you need to clear up, all right? You really don't know. So this is what the experience that you feel, or the emotions that you feel. It's like, true North Pole and South Pole having that friction, okay? And what universe does is that universe walks through those frictions. Then through this energy, a new birth takes place, which comes out to be an identical twin. All right. That means two people like-minded, look alike. Something happens to you, happens to them. Something happens to them, happens to you. It's like mirroring, You don't really need words to speak. That means if you are a real twin, you don't really need to explain yourself. They will accept you the way you are. Only to a catalyst or a false twin you have to keep giving explanations. All right, that's how it works. Okay, so I hope it has helped you in some way, shape or form, given you some insight and understanding and guidance. And Sterry, I hope I was able to answer your questions. Whatever I can touch base on, I did my best. All right, what whoever needed to hear me about this twin flame dynamic, from a person who is in union right now. So I hope it has helped you. All right, so you try to go within and understand which energy you actually vibe. Do you have a lot of anger or ego problem, or you get triggered very fast? Then that's your DM energy you're vibing in. There are many more attributes. All right, I mean, I can really go on and on. Okay, I will not stop, but time is also a constraint. So I would see if I can come up with this kind of videos, little by little, to bring any kind of guidance for you, for your ascension. All right, so if you are vibing in that energy, that means your Shakti within is rising and trying to dominate or suppress that energy, that you don't need it. All right, it's more like this: let go of this grudge. So let's say, for an example, you are having you and your DM has like separated your ways. All right, so you both have separated your ways, and now, like, you have this, this, first of all, you had the fear. Now he's gone, I don't know whether he's going to return or not. So first thing, you don't have faith in this connection. All right, so twin flame dynamic is based on faith only. It is just that the experience that you are going through. All right, secondly, it's more like how you call this, like, I wanted to say, just keep my mind. Oh, it's more like, let me say, you understand what is like, looks like a once in a lifetime kind of an experience, right? So it is like that. You will come to a point in your life where you will be like, I cannot explain this to anybody. And your feminine energy within you, because it's completely aligned, it's unconditional, irrespective of whatever your DM has done in 3D. All right, you cannot be angry at him more than even an hour. All right, if you have crossed your days of anger at your DM more than 3 days, then that's not a real twin flame connection. You can observe that, you can see that, which triggers you, and you are always angry at him for some way, shape or form. You feel that you'll have that kind of revengeful or grudges or bitterness kind of energy within you. All right, so that's what I feel that somebody needed to hear. All right, that if you are a real twin, this connection is divine. So when the connection is divine, this lies, manipulation, deceit, all these are just lessons. All right, so God also wants to see how big is your heart to forgive somebody. As like I told you, my DM has done a lot of mess. All right, I came to a point that, no, God, I am not going to forgive him for whatever he has done. I can stay all alone for the rest of my life, but I'm not going to, because my DM energy within me was like, his ego was hurt, right? But the feminine within me was like a mother. I let you go. You be happy wherever you are. No matter how much I have to cry, I will cry. But at the end, I will pray as a mother that you will be happy with whomever you are, whatever makes you happy. If I am not the one who is able to make you happy, or you don't have strength to, stand for this connection, then yeah, you go your way, I go my way. I send across my blessings. That's how you let go and surrender to universe in peace, calling out a ceasefire. When you do that, that's when miracles starts to takes place in your life. And that's what happened in my life too. Then the second time when I said I give up, I mean, I declare, universe, I don't need this connection anymore. He's gone this time. Make it for final, and don't make him come back. All right, he has blocked me. Fair enough. I delete his number. I deleted his number. We were done. For me, this relationship was actually dead, to be honest. When everything I deleted, from photographs to messages to everything that was there in my phone, I cleaned up. All right. I not only just cleaned up, I changed my numbers. Okay, but I told you, universe has its way, because when my ego got hurt, I had this anger for some time, and then when I did meditation, not more than 3 days, I came again on my knees and I said, I forgive you. And that's forgiveness. That's how we learn about forgiving each other. All right, for whatever they have done. All right, they have to also learn to forgive you for whatever you have done. All right, because both of you were listening. That's how the divine tests you, how big is your heart. And that's why I told you in the other video that if you are a twin flame, your heart is made of gold. All right, your heart is truly made of gold. So you understand from where you are coming. So now you go within and analyze in which energy you vibe. All right, and make your heart so big that you know how to let go and make peace with yourself, and see how universe takes its course. All right, you will never regret. You will never regret. Okay, so I just wanted to do this as a tarot card reading, and I started to shuffle also, but I did not pull up any card. But I still thought, like, before going, I want to take out a card, and I just randomly pulled up a card, and this is the card that came up, which is Justice. That means my feminines or my masculines, whoever is tuned in to this channel and watching me right now, this is a karmic contract that you have from the past life, all right, to whatever I talk right now. And you guys are, in some kind of a loop of a divine justice. That means a justice has not been served either to you or to them. So justice is coming towards you to balance the scale. That means to balance the divine feminine and masculine energy within you. So when you are within completely aligned, that's when without in the 3D with the divine masculine, you will see that something like kind of a divine justice is taking its place. So maybe by August 11th, something is going to take place. So if you are saying 8/11, then that's a confirmation for you. Pertaining to this divine justice, whatever this divine justice means for you as per your timeline and experiences, wherever you are at. All right, or 11/8, then that's a confirmation for you. Divine justice is awaiting you, and you are going to experience a beautiful experience. You're going to experience a beautiful experience. Wow. All right, so you are going to experience something really beautiful, something much awaited for you. So whoever has stayed till now, given 1 hour of your time, this message is for you only, that you have showed all your patience to even hear me for 50 minutes or 1 hour. You have showed your patience in this connection for so long, and Divine is really very happy. You can see my other message that I posted today on my other channel, Universe Calling, and that message may resonate with you. So whoever has stayed till now, I thank you so very much. All right, much awaited divine justice is coming towards you, and you can expect to see some miracles taking place by 8/8 portal. All right, so 8/8, the door will be open for you. All right, and you will step into a new world, and there you will start to see how the scale is getting balanced in your life, and how universe is going to co-create with you. All right, you are a wonderful being. Universe is reiterating to tell you that you are a divine being. All right, so I hope, my friends, my viewers, my beautiful viewers, thank you so very much. You know, your presence really matters a lot to me. Thank you so very much for your subscriptions, comments, likes, shares, your emails. your phone calls. I am so very much touched. Sometimes some of your messages brings tears in my eyes too, just at the thought that, you know, no matter how far you are from me, in some way, shape or form, I'm able to touch your life in a big way. All right, in a big way. And that is a true accomplishment that a twin flame feels, some kind of accomplishment. The way I'm feeling accomplished at this point in time in my life, you are also going to feel accomplished, that something has finally come into play. All right, so I thank you so very much. All right, thank you so very much for staying with me for so long and showing all your grace and gratitude and your presence. I am sending across much love and light to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Stay blessed and in peace. Bye bye. And if you have any question, please do write to me, and I would like to, you know, like this video, I would like to make you know, another video for you for whatever topic you have. All right, thank you so very much, and divine justice is coming towards you. Bye bye.